Hello, Marvel fans. Look, I just were in New York and fighting really good bad guys with Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and all that, and Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Yeah, it was a great adventure. It was. No, I wasn't there. I was joking. Hello. Should I keep this on? Give this a big thumbs up if I should keep this on the whole way through the review. No, I'm joking. Yes. Hello. The wait is finally over. I just watched all the episodes of Defenders, guys, and and I'm going to review it for you guys. And yeah, what a season it was. We have had Daredevil, the two brilliant seasons of Daredevil, the fantastic series of Jessica Jones, and then we had Luke Cage, and then Iron Fist is like, and now this, literally. So, Marvel's Defenders is a team up, a brilliant team up series with Daredevil, Jessica Jones. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. So yeah, it goes far-fetched of the events. Each event, what happens. Luke Cage getting out of prison. Iron Fist going looking for the hand, of course. Danny looking for the hand, and then Matt not being Daredevil for a while, and Jessica going through what happens after the first season of Jessica Jones, which was like brilliant series, one of my favourite Marvel Netflix shows, and of course season 2 of Daredevil, of course. But so all of the casts are back. Yes, Charlie Cox, Krysten, Ritter, Mike Conduct, Finn Jones. We have Eric Daven, Elden, Henson, Jessica Henwick, Simon Miskin, Raymond, Ross, Rachael, Tully, of course, Darren Ann, Won, Andrew Yon, Rosalind, Dawson, and Scott Glenn. And then we have Sigourney Weavers as Alex Reid. And we have the cast from the previously Marvel roles from the Netflix series, from the Daredevil to Iron Fist. And I'm glad some of them are back, literally, man, and I was shocked, literally, throughout the show of Defenders was like brilliant, fantastic, shock after shock, and literally, shock after shock. So it starts off with the characters from after the events of their shows, and it does. It starts off then, and it goes to the first meetup where Danny meets with Luke and fights with him, and you meet, and then Jessica tries to fight, gets arrested and meets Matt, of course, and and then we have a flashback months ago. We have a flashback of how Elektra comes back, of course. We have different things, and then oh my god, Ashes to Ashes. We have, this will include spoilers, guys. We have 2 shock deaths. OMG. The first one was this will clue spoilers, guys. The first one, the brilliant actor Scott Glenn, who plays Stick. So yeah, Matt tries to convince. In the episode, Matt tries to convince. Tries to convince Elektra. Tries to convince Elektra don't do it, and then she fully stabs him, and like, oh, Stick. Damn, mate. Yeah, this is clue spoilers. And then at the fully end, we finally review. I was like, okay, who's the villain? Like, a couple months we know who was going to be the villain. Sigourney Weavers as Alex Reid, but the fully villain was actually Elektra. So at the end of the episode of Alex Reid was talking to the villains from each another show, and like Iron Fist, Luke Cage and that, and Jessica Jones, and yeah, you see and she gets fully stabbed by Elektra's fins, and Alexandra was like, I said, oh shit, like that, yeah, oh damn, just oh damn, like literally it was just like boom, it was just like oh my god, I was fully shocked, and we fully know that Elektra was the villain. So yeah, Jessica had her first encounter from Jessica Jones, and then we had the fully team up, which of course, the first fully team up. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we had the fully team up where when Danny goes to the meeting of his house, and you see Alex Reid there, and yeah, we had the fully team up, and then in the finale, the action-packed finale, Jesus, let me talk about the finale. The finale was brilliant, well written. I love the performances from Finn Jones and Mike Colton, and this one I had emotions in to rise. It was loved the performance from Charlie Cox and Ellen Young in this episode, and we see the team go in, and Matt says to Danny, he said, protect my city. What he whispers to Danny, and he goes, but the whole thing's gonna blow up, and you see Elektra and Matt kissing, and then you see all of the building go down on them, and you see Madame Chu gets killed off as well as the end, like boom, and you see chilling Finn's. You see Elcor gets killed off as well. Yeah, you get Belton get killed off as well, which is Wynn's former sensei, which was like, oh my god, it's like, Jesus, mate, Jesus, yeah. You see get killed off by slitting or chopping his head off, of course. Yeah, nasty death as well. And yeah, and which is like nasty. But yeah, it was just like big performances in the finale. It was just fantastic and brilliant. I loved Ellen Young's performance, and Charlie Cox's performance in this episode, and then you see at the end of the episode, you see Matt. I thought he was dead. I thought he was going to be dead, Matt Murdock. But you see, in the church, you see Matt Murdock, in bed, all injured, bandaged up, of course, and one of the nuns says, "Get Maggie, he's awake." Like, what? Is that? Yeah. Right. Which is like, oh my god. Which is going to be setting up season 3 of Marvel's Daredevil, which I can't wait. Bullseye's going to be it. Yeah, boy. Bullseye, mate. Bullseye. Yes, I so can't wait. Bullseye. And you see the post-credit scene, of course. Yeah, post-credit scene was the teaser trailer for Marvel's Punisher. I so can't wait to watch that. Fan Castle's coming back, boy. And you see a little of a connection, because Misty gets her hand cut off by Bogtar, and you see a little of a connection of Avengers connection, because Tony in the comics, Misty Knight gets hit by an uncle arm by Tony Stark, so we might get a little of an Avengers appearance. Hopefully, seriously, I really want that. Or Misty Knight going into the movies and getting her. Yeah, or yeah. Well, we'll find out. Seriously, we have to. But yeah, so all of it, I loved each and then every episode. I watched episode 1 last night, and then watched all of the other similar episodes today. And which is like, oh my god. Yes, I'm a very good binge watcher. But yeah. So yeah, it was just like a really brilliant. I loved the scene. I loved the fight scenes where Danny fights Elektra, and you see Matt, Cage, Jones fighting Maninchol, Bogtar, and the other one of the hand people, and it's like, yes boy, I love it. Love the fight. I love the fighting scenes. It's like, it was so brilliant and fantastic. I just loved it. I loved their final battle between Elektra and the defenders, and yeah, hopefully if there's a season 2, I'll be praising if there's going to be a season 2. If not, I'm just like, no. But Netflix will do it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, my overall review of Marvel's Defenders, it was action packed, brilliant performances from each of the cast. Really enjoyed Finn's performance with Mike Colter. I love them scenes. Loved Matt's and Matt loved the scenes with Jessica and Matt, of course, Krysten and Charlie. Really loved them stumbling scenes. But yeah, it was just like, damn. But RP Stick, RP Alexandra Reid in this series, which literally I was like, she's not going to be back then. She won't return. Probably not, but Stick, RP man, RP. Jesus mate, no, literally been the first 2 seasons of Daredevil, and now Defenders, and then get killed off. Is she? But yeah, so yeah, it was action packed, brilliant, fantastic, well written, and fantastic as well, and brilliant. Yeah, this is my 6th Netflix original review, and yeah, No, I think 7th now. 7th. So yeah. So I'm going to give Marvel's Defenders 9.5 out of 10 and 5 stars because it was really, really good. Brilliant season as well and fantastic as well. I so can't wait for Punisher. I so can't wait for Punisher, the next season of Daredevil, next series of Jones, next series of Cage and Iron Fist. So, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Give us a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have seen Defenders. Watch this. If you haven't, this will include spoilers. Go watch it on Netflix. It's a whopper of a series. A whopper of a series. And so yeah, hope you enjoy this review, guys. Keep on subscribing to my channel for all things Marvel reviews, sketches and more, and the Killing Show of course. And see you in a bit for my review of Raven's Home. Hope you enjoy this review, guys. Marvel fan, I think I've seen every single Marvel show now. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes of Agent Carter. Need to, but yeah, I've seen nearly every Marvel show. But yeah, can't wait for Inhumans. Can't wait to review that. But yeah, hope you enjoy this review, guys, and see you soon for more awesome Marvel reviews on this channel. Bye, guys. Peace. Keep on subscribing to my channel. Bye.